Hola, everybody. So this game is Ascension. It is a deck building game. If you don't know, uh, what do you call it? So it's a board game. Traditionally, they have an app. You can play with people online. You just get your friend's gamer tag or whatever. You can create a lobby. It's up to 4 people can play. It's all versus, like, it's not teams. I don't think they have a team set rule. Anyway, the goal of this game is essentially deck building. Is kind of self-explanatory, but the cards that you buy from the river, I call it. So there's cards from the river. Uh, there's monsters that you can battle, and then there's everything else. Okay, cool. So as you're making the purchases and you're buying the cards to add to your deck, they go straight to your discard pile. Cards that you play go onto the game board. This helps prevent infinite loops, and I'll explain it when I get to a part. And it's just, since I know how to play the game, I'm a bit familiar with it. That's why it's like I'm able to rush my plays. I make like 2 misplays. Let me see if I catch it, and I'll just explain it. But point being is, you get your little power points and you get your little attack points. See, that card can allow you to pick which one you would want. The star value, you see the 55, when that goes to 0, the game's on its last round. And what else? Cards have values to themselves. Monsters usually just give you the value from the game board, which would be that 50. So I think that monster is 5, so the 50 will go down by 5. And you see those brown cards, their value match their cost. So basically, that 5 and that 8, their values 5 and 8. So at the end of the game, you count the value of stars that you earned and the value of the stars on the cards, and long story short, whoever has the most wins. You see these apprentices and stuff like that, you basically want to remove them out of your deck. So you want to make sure you have some cards that can help you remove them out of your deck, so your deck can be more consistent. Yeah, the militia and the apprentices, you just want to get those things removed. And obviously you want to make sure you're adding something reasonable. You don't want to keep buying too many useless cards. At some point, like everything, like your purchases have to make sense. Now you see that card that's worth 1, like it's a 1-for-1, so it's great late game if the game's about to be over. And it's great early game to help thin your deck out, to remove the garbage, because that's what that particular card does. And it's great late game when the game's about to be over and now you're just buying stuff just so you can get your points up. So yeah, let me see. I gotta look out for this one particular play I do. Let me see if it's this one. But you know what? Maybe I'll explain it and it'll pop up instead of trying to look for it. So what happens is, to prevent like infinite loops, cards that you play stay on the game board. Cards that you buy are the ones that go to your discard. When you deck out, you just shuffle your discard and create a fresh deck with the discard. And yeah, so if the cards you played went to the trash, you could potentially just constantly play a bunch of draw cards and just go right back into the same cards that are giving you buying power and attack power, and just loop it like that, and it'll be very toxic. So that's so to stop infinite loops like that, your cards get stuck on the game board. But there's different sets. So what I'm playing is the first set, but they do have different sets, and there is a set that has like a toxic combo where you're basically buying the whole river and then looping back into your deck and just buying the river, and you just keep going and going and going. It's insane. It's very toxic. But that's like, it's also more guaranteed in a 1v1. Like 1v1s are broken. You see, like with that thing, I just did that. I drew 3. That card allows me to get a hero off the river straight on top of my deck. I played a draw card to add it to my hand. That card ended up allowing me to draw 3. And then now it's like, I got to make sure, you see I'm at 0. I got to make sure I buy some cards if I'm going to keep drawing into my deck. Otherwise, the draw cards would just whiff. So Yeah, I think the play I was trying to look out for already passed. Oh, right here. You see, I should have bought. So oh no, I already used it, right? Anyway, I have like a location card. I can't remember what it's called. That lets me draw every time I play a Machina card. So I felt like that was the mistake, but then I could have sworn I just used its ability anyway. I don't know. It don't matter, but I'm just showcasing this because not only they have an app game, but I actually have iterations of Ascension, the physical board game, and at some point I will be making content with that. Like I got a lot of board games I hope to get together and start making content. It's just trying to get everybody scheduled to collaborate, you know what I'm saying? And of course, you got to take some time to learn the rules to some of these games and also have space and blah, blah, blah. Modern day gaming is so much easier thanks to just online, but tabletop games are still wonderful and fun. So that looked a little chaotic, and I didn't do it justice explaining everything that was happening, so forgive me. But this is just the first video. I'll probably make some more showing like each set of Ascension because I think I can just unlock the other sets that is available on the app. But once again, I Kickstarted not too long ago allowed me to get like the complete set of Ascension. So when that gets in, I can always show you the physical copy and show you the physical gameplay and literally have all sets that they have created for the game. Hope you enjoyed it and hope you subscribe, and you'll see a lot more variety content as things continue. But the subscriptions does truly help. Y'all already know that. Y'all know the YouTube game already. So please subscribe, please subscribe, please subscribe. All right. G. Thanks for watching.